Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kahakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. It's GMS Arkansas coming with a lesson. This is Esau's one of their big party days of the year. This is December 31st. Is what they call the ushering in of a new year. They call it New Year's Eve. Hey, but to the true Israelites of the world, man, it's just another day to chat down Babylon, okay? All right, another day to chat down Babylon, man. And I want to get a script. This is Amos. I need my glasses. I should not check if we have vision to see. It says, Amos 5:21. It says, I despise thy feast days, and I will not smell your solemn assembly. So the Lord hates the feast days, okay, of America, and this being one of them. Okay, this is one of those demonic days that they're gonna bring in. Talk about ushering in a new year, in the dead of the winter. Okay, well, we know the new year starts when the spring, the equinox. Basically, we do the Passover. That's ushering in that new year. Okay. So the Lord despises these feast days, right? Now, I'm gonna read. Let me see. I want to go over something brother sent me, and I think one of the brothers did a video on it early, talking about the guidelines for FBI trying to classify us as being like basically like extremists or whatnot. Okay, that brother did a video on it earlier. I just want to put my add my little 2 cents in, try to, spiritual bank account, so to speak, and to grow in the spirit. This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down on you having great wrath, because he knoweth but he have but a short time. Okay, so it says the devil, meaning the counterpart that's on the earth. Okay, who is the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, so Esau is right here. The devil that is speaking about. Okay, he knows he got but a short time, so he's bringing out all stops. Okay, this whole year that we saw since March with this pandemic thing, it's all planned. Okay, Esau got together and they little think tanks and they groves, and they came up with it because the ultimate plan is what Judge Godstone says it, to keep humanity under 500 million. Okay, Esau knows that the Heavenly Father, this is a time where he's getting ready to come back. So Esau, you read in 2 Thessalonians 2:4, he think that he is God. He sets himself up to be like he's the Most High. So you think he's going to want the true power to come and knock him off his rulership? He's trying to destroy the people, man, of the Heavenly Father. That's what it's all about, man. Okay? You gave up your birthright. Okay? Then you didn't get the blessing. And you vowed to basically keep your foot on our necks and slay us, man. That's what you've been doing. Now this article here, I'm going to read through it. Because I've seen the video the brother did, which made some great points. I just want to add a few to it. Because, tonight is one of those nights, it's gonna be demonic. Even though Esau's shutting it down, the people are still gonna sing those old lang synes and toast to the god of Janus, man. Okay, they still gonna do it. They gonna still toast to the goddess Janus. So we're coming in the steady. How about Shem Yahushua, keeping it spiritual, chanting down Babylon, man, with these videos. Babal. All praise be to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it's beautiful that in certain places in the earth, like I saw the brother did a video for Australia when it was bringing that what they so-called New Year in, because you gotta remember in Australia they're basically like 13 hours ahead of us. Okay. In certain parts of Europe right now, they've already toasted the god of Janus because it's 12 or 1 o'clock in certain parts of Europe at 2 o'clock. Okay. So it says new terroristic guide shows the FBI classifying black extremist domestic terror threats. Okay. It says more than 3 years after the FBI came under fire for claiming black identity extremists were a domestic terrorist threat, the Bureau has issued new terrorist guides that employs almost identical terminology according to the copy of the documents obtained by YouTube. So basically, they had to go back and reword certain things to make it seem like they're not going at a certain group. They always reword things. It says the same thing if you start looking up words. Okay? If you know synonyms, antonyms, and homonyms and what they mean, Esau, it's same thing, different spelling. Okay? It says the FBI 2020 domestic terrorism reference guide on racially and ethnically motivated violent extremists identifies two distinct sets of groups: those motivated by white supremacy and those who use political reasons, including racism or injustice in American society, to justify violence. And this is Esau. Okay? You use unrighteous decrees to justify the violence that you bring on Jacob every day. It tells you Obadiah, for the violence you get your brother, man, you basically gonna pay for it. The violence that you have committed against Jacob, man, you will pay. What Revelation 13:10 say? He that leads to the captivity, you should go into captivity, man. You killed with the sword, you must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Okay? It says, the examples the FBI gives for the latter group are the black individuals or black groups. Okay? The FBI document claimed many of those black racially motivated extremists have targeted law enforcement and U.S. government. Boom, there you go. Forge your lies. Okay? Okay, it says, let me show you. It says they have targeted law enforcement and U.S. government with a small number of incorporated sovereign citizens, Moorish believing in ideology which involves rejection of the U.S. citizen based on combination of sovereign citizen ideology, religious belief, and black separatism rhetoric. Okay. So they said we targeted. Basically, they try to say they targeted with violence. Okay. Let's see here. It's this part. This is the part I want right here. Okay. Okay. This is the part I want, where it talks about racially or ethnically motivated violent extremists, right? And that's a name for the acronym RMVEs. Okay? Racially motivated violent extremists are individuals or groups who seek to further the social political goals through force and violence. The RMVE threat includes deriving the bias often related to race held by an actor against another, including against a given population group. So they're trying to say we're coming against them to destroy them. And then say it with violence or force. Okay, when you speak of us, you try to say we're black Hebrew Israelites. We are Hebrew Israelites. Okay, you have Hebrew Israelites that look like so-called white people. They look like so-called Arabs. They look like so-called Chinese. So how can you put a label on as black? That's one of the negative connotations you put on what the culture of Israelite is being about. Because you already said you are the Jews. And you know the real Jews are the Negroes. Okay, the tribe of Judah. So you're trying to put yourself as being an Israelite. Okay. Now you got to try to jack our identity, and then downgrade the real ones, make them look bad. Okay. Now they try to say they do it through violence. Okay. Let me show you. This is I believe 2 Corinthians. Warfare. This is 1 Corinthians. Let's see here. It's locking. Let's see here. Man, I know it's right here. It's in my face. It's gotta be. For the weapons of our warfare. It's in my face, so I can make it. I know it's right here in my face, man. Can you see? But what I'm gonna do? This is what we do, man. This is how you rightly divide the word of truth. Pull up here a blue letter, and I'm gonna right quick. Warfare carnal. Man, give me nothing. Type in warfare. Oh, I was in chapter 4. It's 10 and 4. Man, it's a lot here. I was in 4. I'm looking for 4 and 10. Okay. That's how you do it, man. Put the words in, you look them up. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to pulling down the strongholds, man. See, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They try to say we're a group that uses violence and by force. Man, the Israelites ain't using nothing but the scriptures, man. And that's it. Okay? This is what we use, the scriptures. Okay? The weapons of our warfare, man. Esau's weaponry is carnal. Okay, and I'm gonna look up the word carnal. Fleshly, having nature of flesh, i.e. under the control of an animal appetite, governed by a mere human nature, not by the spirit of the Most High Yahweh. See, governed by a human nature, not by God. Okay, it says the pulling down of strongholds. The pulling down. If you're pulling down a stronghold, you're basically doing a destruction